What is up, everybody? Finn here from Double Tap Gamers, and we are back on Prison Architect. First of all, I would just like to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting this series. Didn't expect it to do as well as it has been. And all your comments and lovely suggestions and things. Really appreciate it. I do. Simple things like that, really do appreciate it. So, on the last episode anyhow, we built the cell blocks. Now, I built the cell blocks and they all seem to be sleeping. It is 1:13 AM. So they're out for the count. Everything's paused at the moment. And we're going to have a look into the reports and see what we can do. So we've got some of the staff at the moment who are quite tired, some are resting. Everything seems to be good. We've got 31,000 at the moment in cash, so we are pretty good if we wanted to add a few more things in. So at the moment, incident reports, 6 awaiting solitary confinement. We have, your prisoner is closed, yep, so we closed it off. We have 2 prisoners up for parole, 5 families are waiting to visit, and 2 members are exhausted. So let's have a quick look around and see what we have. So, what I want to kind of get going now, we've got the hospital down here, we've got the yard, we've got the prison and cell blocks. What I want to do is I want to get a visiting area. Now, if they've got visiting times, you can take away the times. If they're naughty, they don't allow to get a visit. They're not allowed at all, so I want to kind of add that in. And if I do sound a bit congested and a bit sniffly and coughing and things like that, it's because hay fever, the pollen count at the moment in the United Kingdom is extremely high. And it's really affecting me at the moment. So what I want to do is I want to kind of plan out a new corridor going off this way. One off this way. Like so. And from there, I want to have the ability for visitors. Now, the visitors, I believe, let's have a look. Objectives, objects, that's what I'm after. Visitation. Is it a visitor table? Visitor table. So what size are you? It doesn't really say. Let's have a look at you. 1, 2. So you're gonna be a canny size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're gonna be pretty much like that. So we need to basically make room for them to be able to visit. So that's what we're gonna look into. That's what we're gonna get going. We're gonna quickly plan it out anyhow. So from here, we're going to put in probably about, I don't want it that big, but probably about, say, we're going to have a visitation table. Now they are 1, 2, 3. They're about, they're not that big. I would imagine they're about that big, to be fair. Is that the size of them? Let's just have a quick look. Objects. Let's pull up the visitor table. You sit there? Yeah. So it's basically 6. Sometimes it can be quite deceiving. So, with that in mind, let's just put that in there at the moment. Because I don't want to bring these prisoners all the way around as well. That would just be bad. So, probably bring them in, because this wall's not going to be here. So we'll probably bring the prisoners in from here, along a narrow corridor. Maybe just about here. Take them out, take them through here. Visitation, yep, that looks about right. Bring them into here, this lovely room which is going to be for visitors and visitors only. Just take them out. Let's put in our objects now, so we are going to have 1, 2, 3. 1 in each corner. Now we're just going to go from each corner like so. Have 1 gap. Until we can't really fit another one in. Now we don't want to put in 1 in there, because we do want a little bit of space in case things go south. The ability for them to get the hell out of there, so to speak. Now this isn't going to work here either. So let's put a doorway. Let's say we're going to put a doorway in here. This is going to be for visitation, because we can fit another table here. And 1 here. 1 there. And 1 there. And that gives us the walkway in and out. Yep. I like that. Now can we... Do we want to put in there? No, we're going to leave it like that. That's basically going to be for our visitors. Now we need to get this up and running to keep them happy. Because if they're not happy, well... They just start causing loads of trouble and all these crazy things. So let's get a large jail door. Let's put a large jail door in there. We want 1 there and 1 there. So we've got the doors. Let's get the foundations going, because we want to build it out of concrete. Like so. I know that's blocked off, but I want that to here. I want you to become a thing. I don't want you to Be like that. And we're going to take a large jail door as well, and we're going to put you here. And we're going to unpause it, we're going to speed it up. And hopefully they're going to do what they're going to do. We're going to take the materials, and let's get in our concrete wall. So it's been a little while since I've played this, to be fair. I have a lot going on. A lot of crazy things going on, which, you know, my wife actually, she had an operation, and I was down from the internet and moved house and all that sort of cool stuff, so all back in the swing, and I'd be really, really excited and looking forward to getting back to this, because this game is just fantastic. And the Steam Summer Sale is around the corner, so no doubt you'll be able to pick this up in the Steam Summer Sale, because it seems to be every sale, well, it's been out for a while now, but every summer sale is had, basically, Prison Architect. And I've never picked it up until now, until it was like really cheap, and I was like, hey, you know, really like the idea of this game, I really like the look of this game, I like playing games like this. There's a game at the moment, Ark, which I haven't got, which I'm looking forward to kind of eventually obtaining, one way or another. It is on my wish list. You never know. Right, so, let's just get that like that. And let's name this the Visitation Room. Now, where are you? You're going to be like somewhere tucked away. I can see you right in my face. There you are. Visitation. You're going to put the table in? Right, so this table in. Now, we don't have any CCTV there. We could probably get that eventually. We could research into that and get some CCTV so they can kind of smuggle in drugs, and they'll smuggle in everything. Scissors, knives, chips. A lot. Now that's that done. That's Visitation done anyway, so we are waiting solitary confinement as well. But from this direction, what I want to have is, I want to have, let's see, rooms. It would be nice to have a mail room as well, so we can get people writing to them as well. It needs to be a 5x5 size. Indoors, sorting desk and table. Right, let's just hit pause. I would imagine they're pretty much about to visit. Either that, they're busy fighting each other, one of the two. Let's have a quick mooch around. No, they're not actually there yet. People are doing what they need to do anyhow. So, what I want to do is I want to put a mailing room up here. So, let's have a look. Let's get the planning back out. Planning's great. Planning is fantastic. So if I wanted to plan it, so it's got to be 5x5 on the inside of it anyhow. So if that's 6x6, the inside of that's got to be 5x5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 4. So it would have to come out by 1. Ah, that's a shame, because that's in the way. A capacitor. Can we move the capacitor? We could probably move the capacitor, actually. Let's go into utilities. I want to take you. I want to dismantle you. Actually, let's switch you off first. Dismantle's in progress. Let him do that. You should give me a spare capacitor now. Yep. And I want you to take you, and I want you to go there. It might actually power itself off, though, because if they do connect, sometimes they do power off. Are you going to be able to get in there? There he goes. Let's see. Let's see what happens. All good. Right. Awesome. So we can't actually put the mail room there. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get kind of in the works there. Let's quickly hit pause because we want to be able to put in the staff door. We don't want... Don't want them cracker jackers going for the mill, to be fair. Let them get that in there. Anyone in Visitation? People are exhausted. Solitary confinement. We do need to get on that. We need to kind of have a look and see what's going on over there as well in the prison, because we're focused on sorting this area out at the moment. We're probably killing each other. So that's going to be the mail room. Right, so the mail room requires a sorting desk and a table. So we've got objects. We're going to want a table. That's a big size table, really. Is this what it's after? It can't be that. It wants... Yeah, so it does want that. It wants a sorting table. So let's put the sorting table... Let's put it about here. There we go, we got a mail room. Now I would imagine we're probably going to need a mailman, but let's go to our grants. Let's have a look and see what's next on the list. Visitation rights. So, click on that in progress. They should click up. Build a visitation room, add at least 3 visitor tables, build a common room, add a pool table, add at least 2 TVs, and build at least 5 telephone booths. So, we need to add at least 2 TVs and build a common room. I'm not too sure where we want to put that. What I do want to build though, however, is right down... Let's say it down here maybe. Now we're gonna have to plan this out. Let's just quickly pause this. I want to be able to get in the solitary confinement, because then they'll think twice about pretty much stabbing each other. So put that in, let's get in. Now, let's find out. Solitary, right. It's the worst ever. Enclosed by walls. So you're going to be the same size as a holding cell, which is going to be... Well, just a normal cell. 2 by 3, but because you're a solitary one. So let's think about this. We want to be able to have 10 people inside confinement. So, let's just build it like so at the moment. 22 by 22. Let's get that in. Nothing too serious. Now that should be a size of 1 cell. 2 by 3. Is that the size of the cell? Let's have a quick look. Yep. So that's going to be the size of 1 solitary confined cell. And that sucks if you're in there. It's going to be like a sardine. 1, 2, 3. So this might cost quite a bit of our money actually to put this in place, but it's definitely needed. Let's put that there. Cut you off, yeah. Like it before. Let's put you there. Now, you're going to be a door there. We're going to have to run water down here as well. I don't know if it might be best to kind of pump its own system down here, actually. It might be better. Actually, let's just move this over. So we're going to have the guards. Pretty much. We're looking at about that, to be fair. Like so. Let's just do them facing this way. And that'll make them think twice. Hopefully, that'll make them think twice. We'll have some room down here as well to expand if need be. Now, before we even go, because we're going to build this massively out, so we don't have to knock down any walls yet, but we will actually be bringing a kind of a tunnel, like a pass system down here anyway. What we want to do, let's just build it out of brick anyhow. Let's just brick up here. It's going to require an entrance, so you're going to need... I want to get a large jail door about here. And inside each one of these, I want to be able to put in the solitary doors. So there we go. So that should be there. So now they should come down and fix this up. Now, what we want to do is we want to get some materials. We want to get some probably paving stones. Where we're going to bring this one from is about here to here, and I want to get perimeter wall about here, because otherwise they're going to run out probably. And I want to make it so this physically can't get out. Wow, insufficient funds. Right, so that's going to be a work in progress. So we're going to have to reach out and basically get some more funds. Now, I would imagine the bank will be able to do that. We should have finance unlocked. Can we get a federal grant? Not too sure. So I'm going to have to figure out how to basically lend some money now to the bank because we are broke. Current bank loan at the moment is 0, so yeah, definitely going to look into that for next episode. So I think we've made some good progress. That's going to be all the way down there. Eventually it's going to come in. We've got the Visitation, which is all good. All we've got to do is basically build a common room and basically have 2 TVs. And once we get the 2 TVs in the common room, we should be able to get a grant. Now, there might be one for hire a security chief, requires an office, hire 10 guards, unlock patrols for the bureaucracy, assign free patrols, so we can probably get that one. Long-term investment, prison, we haven't got none of that. We don't have one for solitary though. Or do we? Assign free prisoners. No, we don't. But we do have the ability to make it of a cell block. That's going to be 30,000, so we might be able to take this one for now. Security procedure certificate, just for the money. And we can hire a security chief, hire 10 guards, unlock patrols. So I've got something to work towards getting this kind of finished off as well, because I say there's nothing here at the moment. We do want to quickly finish off, if we can, for this episode, the wall just to here. Just to scare them, really. And if we take objects, we've got enough money, we've got 4,000 left. We might be pushing it a bit. Let's just put a large jail door there. So that's all down here, ready to go. This is all pretty much sorted out. The only thing we need to do down here, we shouldn't really be using the money, but we can get the money back from the cash flow. Let's put in the walls here. And all we gotta do is run the electricity down here, put in the beds and whatnot, and that should be good to go for the solitary confinement. You know, that's the problem with this game. I get kind of carried away. Just stop building, and totally forget about the money. See, we're at 1,000 already once we put in the walls. They're all down here now, waiting. At least we know one thing: nobody's getting out of here. Nobody's getting out at all. So that is it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly save. Save present. We're going to save it as that one. Save. Yep. That's all good. Thank you very much for watching another episode of Prison Architect. Hope you enjoyed this. And we will see you on the next one. Stay safe. Keep out of trouble. Don't get locked up. It's a mouse game. Till then, goodbye. Begins again.